the most part, still looking pretty good. Some areas definitely trickier than others, but it's really not too bad, especially as we kick things off on the Zakim and the Lever Connector. Fairly quiet out there, heading inside the O'Neill Tunnel. Still moving really nicely in the opposite direction, too, as you move away from the city. Also going to be fairly quiet, too. Places like Somerville and Medford might be a little bit slower, so just give yourself that extra time. And same situation right by Columbia Road and Freeport Street on the expressway, but I will say the majority of that commute, only about 10 to 15 minutes.
Here's Polikseni.
Good morning. Yeah, luckily the red line is going to be back on track, and also that commute on the roads is looking fantastic too. You're not going to see too many problem spots out there at all. Definitely giving that Friday vibe, especially as you're heading out the door right now. Maybe you're traveling Route 1 in August. It's lovely out there. A little bit busier than what we saw before, but again, really not going to be slowing you down too much. We barely have any pockets of traffic, especially as you're heading southbound. As you get a little bit closer to the city, you might start to see it build up. But Saugus right now, definitely looking pretty lovely. If you're in the opposite direction towards 128, roughly will be the same thing too. If you are traveling on parts of 128, especially in places like Linfield and Wakefield, you might start to see some pockets of traffic out there as well. Roughly that same situation on the Pike, but it's not going to be impacting that commute too much, especially right outside of B. You can tell smooth sailing into the city and also in the opposite direction as well. Traveling on Sturo is also going to look pretty light too. Take a look at those drive times. Lovely, about 10 to 15 minutes out there. And again, we are back on the Commuterella and the T.
Treated to an unexpected duet on New Year's Eve.
It's a good one. We're talking about actor Morgan Freeman joining singer Al Green for one of his classic hits. Yes.
I mean, just a win-win.
I'm a Morgan Freeman gal.
Yeah.
Love him. So I'm just like, he's too classic to me as well. So I'm like, I love it.
And
I
to
love
see these
everything.
two together.
I didn't know he had a club.
I know, right? In Mississippi.
Learn something new every day. There you go.
Great to see.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next here on the news station, changes